I think, again, no one really sets out to be a theorist. It's not exactly, it's like I teach this big communication theory class, and everyone hates the idea of being a theory class until they get in it. And so I think it does change. I think the advice I give is you always follow your heart. I mean, finally it's all about, does this resonate with you? And begin to solve the kind of problems that you see around yourself. The theories follow from that. I think the other part that's important for me is that most people don't commit to a theory, and our curricula don't help it. Most of our basic course textbooks are surveys. A little bit of this theory, a little bit of that. What do we find out about this topic and that? But we don't have very many books in our field that when you read this book, this person has a theory and they're going to apply it to life, across the dimensions of life. And I think that's an important part of it. I mean, you ought to grab a theory and write it as hard and long as you can. I mean, the world will draw you up short if it isn't good. And I think that kind of commitment, instead of trying to be so ecumenical, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and this person says, no, what do you believe in? What makes sense to you? You go with it. That doesn't mean being open at every turn to everything else. But go with it. Argue it as hard as you can argue it to see what it can do. Because I really believe that from any student standpoint, a student who learns one theory very well understands all theories better. A student who never learns one theory well, all the surveys in the world will never let them understand theory. Because they can't see how it intersects with life. They can't see how it can be an approach to thinking through numerous kinds of problems. They instead end up like our textbooks. Let's read the chapter on nonverbal and then the chapter on interaction, which I don't think intellectually engages the student, and I don't think ever teaches them how theory helps direct and understand life.